What's going on, everybody? Let's jump into it. We're back. It's Dinkum time. Oh, it's been so long. Alright, we are playing on our MediumCore Island. I had a water bottle here. There it is. There we go. Alright. Let's jump in, shall we? Oh man, I don't know what we're doing. I just left the silly wallpaper up. I love it. Alright, so what do we got here? Something from Theodore. Oh, thanks for the cabbage, bud. Good cabbage. Cabbage. I'm realizing we don't have any penguins yet on this island. We might want to go capture a few. I think we may have already done a Maggie, but we're going to have to try just in case. We got to do the alpha today. And Theodore wants clothing. Excellent. I have to remember whatever I give him, he'll put on, though. So, we'll trade him. Should we give him the purple holiday shorts? I mean, we should, right? That's absolutely what we gotta give him. I think so. Alright. Pick that up. Alright, what alpha are we doing today? We're doing the croc, was it? Yeah, we can do the croc. And then, oh, we got some stuff too, which is nice. We have to compost, and we don't have composting yet. We can plant seeds. Maybe we can plant a tree seed. I don't know if we have any seeds. Let's see if anyone's visiting. I don't think we have plantable seeds, so we can skip that one. Which, you know, not the end of the world. Oh, someone is visiting. Who's that? That's Erwin, right? I think it is. Alright. Grab all this nonsense. Put all that in there, and you know, we're just gonna shove stuff in here. I don't like doing that, but you can see we have all these goodies that we picked up on our last adventures to the hot. And so that's what's going on here. And frankly, I just need to organize stuff. Yeah, maybe we'll just put all this in here. That's an idea. All the stuff we want to organize, we'll put in there. I don't think we're gonna do the wand. The rest we'll keep out. Let's get all the junk from here. I never did like, you know, shoving stuff. We'll pop that in here. Cool. Let's go ahead and get these fed up. We'll go take out some things. I think we are going to try to capture 1 or 2 penguins, just so we have them. Since we're almost out of days to do the captures, and we want to make sure we get a lot of penguins. And, yeah, we're going to have a few living with us. I don't know where we'll put them. I'm not doing like a formal zoo. Maybe I'll leave them in my pool. The penguin pool. We could talk to him. We're not going to just yet. It is a Thursday, so that'll be empty. Alright. So, we got to do the croc. We're gonna try to capture a Maggie. We got a lot we gotta do. Let's first go and look for where this crocodile is. Oh, he's close. Alright, we can take him out pretty easily. And I think we actually will start using our cell phone. When we want to like teleport back to things. Nice. Okay. Let us run towards this croc. And while we're on our way, we will eat a cooked prime meat. And I think let's do a double fruit salad. That should be fine. That should be fine. Excellent. Alright, so, Alpha Croc has not normally been a too difficult a one for us. It's gotta work on timing, although it has been some weeks now since I've played Dinkum. I pre-recorded some stuff. Maybe it's been like, what, 2 weeks? Sounds about right since the last stream. But we gotta go ahead and get our lives figured out here. Well, first we'll take out this croc. We also definitely need to do mining. Because we want to start really amping up some of the other crafting. We want to get a bunch more crab pots. I want to get quite a bit more. Just more. I also think I want to start working with a good buddy to start making some quarries? However you say it. I've never used one, and so we're gonna need that. Alright, that was a regular croc. Where's the alpha? Oh, is that the alpha? No. There he is. Hello. Alright, he can move. Alright, we got 3 hits on him before he woke up. Got a double stun, which is pretty nice. There we go. Ah. There we go. Didn't even need to have food. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Nice, simple way to start a day. Alright, what other tasks? We gotta catch a magpie. That's kind of a thing. And then we gotta trade a Theodore. So let's go and... What's that? Let's go and do the trading and all that. There's a magpie there. But catching one... I have to wait until this evening. We gotta get a nest... so I can stun it. We might have to wait a little bit for that. Why am I so bad at making snowmen? Seriously? There we go. Gotta get all those snowballs. Perfect. Cool. I just want to make sure we have a good supply of snowballs. Hello, rhinoceros beetle. Do I have a... I don't. I think I've caught you already, so it's not the end of the world, but they are kind of rare, so it's nice to have them. In case, you know, activities, events, whatnot. Alright, I think the Saturday we're going to do some decorating, because there's some things I've been kind of putting off that I want to start just putting benches down. I think I want to update all the lighting, potentially, if I have the materials. So, man, a lot of rhinoceros beetles. That's the second one. Alright, we are going to talk to Franklin, in case he has recipes. Rope ladder. I don't think I have gumwood. That's worth it. Yeah, I like the gumwood. Rope ladder might be useful. And what do we got here? I already know that one. Alright, let's find out what our daily is for him. And we can go ahead and get working on that too. Alright, he wants a piece of furniture. I can live with that. Let's go talk to John and turn in this alpha and get his daily. I think we'll do the hunting at night. We'll try to stun a Maggie at night. Cabbage and kale. Don't think I need any of that. Okay. Oh, actually, I can sell to John because non-stackables I can sell to him, and so that means I can sell him this, and I think I have 2 tree picker upper bobs in my swag. Yeah. So let's put stuff away that I can't sell. Yes, so I can sell him one of my swag packs, and I can sell him a tree pincher. Let's sell those and see what we get for that, because that's hopefully worth some money. Yeah. That's pretty huge. Alright. In the meantime, let's also tell him we did his task. Not 27k. Beautiful. What else we need to tell him? We need to get his daily. 7 old springs I need. Sure. I like a nice simple daily like that. We will also, while we're here, buy the mining pass, just because I feel like we've been getting low on that. Not the old gear, but the mining pass. There we go. Beautiful. And that should be all we need. Nice. Alright. Hello, doggo. Alright, so he's done taken care of. We gotta go trade a Theodore. I still want to get penguins, and I think I have, like, today, tomorrow... Peacock spider? Peacock spider. To do that. Alright, friend. Chat. I did that thing for you. There we go. I don't know what just happened there. That was weird. Okay. We'll give him the thongs, I guess. I meant to give him some sunglasses or something, but, whatevs. And since I don't have a hat on, let's see, I don't need... Let's try the sunglasses in place of... Oh, man. Can I put the... Oh, that's annoying. If I want the beard, I can't wear sunglasses. I want, like, a face cosmetics slot. That'd be amazing. Alright, so that's a huge fish. Man, I'm seeing all these rare things. I don't have any of my gear on me. Oh, well. Okay, so we gotta catch a bird, and we gotta try planting seeds if I have any that are plantable right now. I don't know that I do, to be honest. But we'll look. We'll see what we can do here. We'll go to our farming setup. See if there's anything we can put down for winter. It's gonna be a bummer, because I won't be able to grow anything, but... Let's see. Winter, 6 days. Yeah, I guess I can plant them. They just won't grow. For my daily, I need to plant how many? 3 crop seeds. 1 tree seed and compost something. I don't think I can make a composter yet, but we'll check. Have we unlocked composting? Maybe we have. Oh, we have composting. Okay. Hardwood, copper, tin sheet, and nails. Hardwood, copper, tin sheet, and nails. Beautiful. So we'll get the composting going. Where is that? Lovely. And I think animal drops is where I put droppings, maybe? Where did I put poop? Farming? Yeah, farming. Nice. Alright, so we can go ahead and do that. That doesn't go in there. Now, I'm a bit bummed, though, we're going to waste these kale seeds. But, you know, that's the name of the game. We got to do our dailies. We also will need to get some gear, and then I really do need to empty this inventory, because things are a mess from our deep mine, or hot mine the other day. 2 weeks ago? It's been a minute. Because I don't care about these seeds, I'm not going to water them or anything. We're just going to plant them real quick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Great. We do need to plant a tree, so let's grab a tree seed. And yeah, I think penguins, we might put the penguins in our pool. Maybe that's where we'll keep them. I want to go get some penguins. Maybe let's put them in a corner somewhere until I have a better home for them. Tree seeds, that's what we're doing. Getting distracted. Alright, tree seed, here's one. I think it's literally just plant 1 tree. We are going to need some things, though. We are going to need a shovel. Hey, Bella Girl, how's it going? Gonna lurk and nap before work tonight? Oh, wonderful. Thanks so much for saying hi. And I hope you get a lovely nap and have a great time at work. Vacation was good. Thanks for asking. Nice to be back. Kind of get into the swing of things again. Alright, so let's just throw a gum tree seed down. Lovely, that's done. We needed to fertilize. You know what? We'll put our fertilizer next to our outhouse here. That seems both appropriate and kind of gross. And we'll put it right back here. And then I think I had some poop. Beautiful. Daily's done. We still need to go catch a Maggie. But more importantly, we need to put stuff away because we still have so much junk on us. So let's get that done real quick. And what's exciting, now that we have our swag pack, we can start having like a tool box or a tool belt. Do I want to... Oh yeah, I need to put these people's houses. We're going to do that when we do our decorating. We'll keep them there for now, but I'll remember I have those. Alright, lighting. Got some new lighting here. Metals. Put away there. Valuables. Get more snowballs. Paints. Get a paint jar. All the usual. We can shove critters in our critter spot. And some glasses up here. There. Alright, what we got our mining box here, so that gets our mining pass. Oh yeah, we were low on mining passes, meaning we had none. That's good to remember. Metal gets nails. Gear gets those. Alright, I think that's everything. This is all stuff I kind of care about. This hoe can go back. Actually, the hoe I'll just keep in my toolbox, I guess. But speaking of toolbox, let's open that up and get all this nonsense put away. Alright. Beautiful. Only thing I'll do is just a quick run by. And I saw tapes. Okay, what tapes do we have? Blues Rocks. What's this one? Blues. Now these don't stack, right? And if they don't, it means I am allowed to sell them to John. They don't stack. Alright, that's gonna be sellable, so I'm gonna keep that. Hey, Queen Mama 5, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. Alright, so we can go ahead and stack, we can sell that to John, which is great. We'll put away our flooring. We got so much junk to put away. Right, we can throw him in here. The Blastoids or Blastoid, what are they, Blastoids? How's your vacation? Vacation was good, thank you. Got to see family, got to go visit my 93-year-old grandmother and my mom and my aunt and my uncle and my brother, and I didn't see my sister, but I saw her kiddo. So it was a good time. Vacation was lovely. Alright, this is mining. What was I putting in here? Oh yeah, Blastoids. There we go. Key cutter. That just makes a key? Alright, well, we'll put that down somewhere for now. We don't have a lot of them, so we'll just park that there and let it make us keys. We got more paint to put away and more food to put away. But yeah, thanks for asking. Vacation was wonderful. Lovely time up in Utah, visiting family. Alright, we're just shoving that junk in there. Go get our animal drops put away. But I'm realizing last time I played, I had done the hot, and I did not put anything away, as evidenced by all the just junk I had shoved all over, so need to get this organized. So that's gonna be, we're gonna sell that, because we can. Everything else is tools, and so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put, let's see here, the cooked food away, and the animal drops, which is the flame jelly. Alright, and that is definitely not an... Oh, honey. Okay, fine. I can see why I did that. Cool. Now that we've done that, now let's see what tools we're missing that I should always have on me that I don't right now. We'll take our electrics, but we should charge some of them. That for sure. We'll get our books. Jackaroo one seems decent. That seems like a good. Animal trap is good. I'm missing, there it is. I'm missing, as I say, a bug net. We'll get the comp net. I have a shovel on me. You never know, I might need that. I have my electric pick. I have my chainsaw somewhere? Yes, okay. That should be good. These moose saddles don't stack, so we're going to sell one of them. How many diving helmets we have? We have 2 of them, so we can sell one of them. These weapons don't stack, and frankly, I don't need these. Let's be honest. These are probably all things I made because of shenanigans where I had to, like, make a tool. So this whole bottom row is sellable. So we're gonna go ahead and just pop them in. I'll keep the limited use ones because I can't recharge them. Speaking of charging, I want to charge my dirt printer for sure. Alright. Now we've done that, we can open our swag pack. So things we're not using often, we'll put away, right? So unless I'm actively fishing in things like this, I will always want. My dirt printer, not so much. Honestly, that I don't use often. We only really need one weapon out at a time. I do like having my books out, though. Just in case the mood strikes. Nope, that goes down here. You know, too much clicking. I'm just going to switch to mouse real quick. There we go. Okay, where did that net go? Alright, let's see here. I don't know how to do anything on the computer. Alright, now we can drag, I think. Yes. Alright, that goes there. Iron rod comes down here. This will keep in inventory. We'll keep a net. We'll keep food in inventory. That whole row is sellable. The wand can be put away. Jackhammer, that will need. Tree pinchers can go in here. Honestly, I think that's pretty good. That's all sale. We'll need this trap in a minute. Yeah, that's good for right now. And we'll let that charge. Cool. It's not late enough yet to catch a mag, I don't think, but let's see if we can stun one real quick. Actually, let's get a couple things ready. see if we can... Nope, it's not late enough yet. So at night, we're gonna try to stun it and then capture it. We're just gonna have to wait until it's considered night, which I don't know if that's 5, so we'll wait until... We'll give it 4 more minutes to try to go capture that one. That's because that's one of our dailies we have to do today. Oh, 1 second. OBS is trying to cancel my stream. There you go. I was like, uh-oh. It's now 5. Will this stun it? Not yet. Okay, that's fine. So I think that's the only thing we have left to do today. Oh, I gotta bring Franklin a piece of furniture. I almost forgot to do that. Let's go get an extra piece of furniture and bring that to him while we're waiting for evening. Alright, what are we going to give him? We have lots of furniture, because we have not started decorating interiors yet. Do I have anything doubles? I wish there was... is there a quick sort button, or am I just crazy? No, there's not. Well, I have 2 of these... I like those white armchairs, though. He can have this regal armchair. I don't particularly care for it. You know, I don't care for this one. He can have this one. The wooden seat. Alright. Now it seems like it might be evening. Let's see if we can get this magpie here. Still not yet. Like a blood moon's coming in. Alright, so we'll fly over, we'll give Franklin this chair that he wanted, and then all my interactive dailies are done because of people I talked to. Actually, that day went by real fast, man. It just kind of flew by. There he is. Hello, friend. Don't go anywhere. I'm come bearing gifts. Ah, a post-meridian interaction. I don't think I've seen that text before. That's fun. Yes, of course I found furniture. For all I know, you gave this to me a month ago. I've done an adequate job. Alright, what does he give me? Ooh, a palmwood ladder. Let me turn my AC on. It is toasty and stormy and humid. We've been having crazy lightning, which is lovely, because Lord knows we don't get enough rain. Alright, now that's done. And now this feels particularly late, so let's see if we can go find a magpie now, and shock it so we can trap it. There's a bin chicken, but we can just test on this. If I remember to have it queued up. Alright, so we are in shock season now. Things will get surprised. We just gotta go find magpies. And we just need to capture one. Was that one? Well, that didn't work as well as I thought it would. How did I do this last time? I think this does work. I just need to... Alright, let's try this again. Beautiful. Alright. And I have a trapping point behind my house. Nice. Alright, so that gets our dailies done, but it took most of the day. My goodness. We will go check... Just make sure there's nothing on the calendar. We'll see, because we'll use some of this nighttime to do something. I don't know what, but we'll find something to do here. So let's go and send this bird on its way. Come on. Yeah, maybe we'll go capture some penguins after all. There we go. We delivered a Maggie. I think that means... Yeah, because it's Maggie Day, so we did that. So all jobs done. Lovely. Alright, now the penguins. Anyone remind me, are they in the South or the North Pole? Because I can never remember. Let's look at our map, see if that inspires confidence. I want to say they're over here. But I could be lying. But we're going to go for it. South? Ah, thank you, Ballgirl. Ballgirl Gaming, thank you so much. That's where I was going to go, so I'm glad you were able to confirm for me. Alright, I think they are over here, so we're gonna go, we'll start to that one. And we'll take our teleporter there. Did I pick up some cages? I think 2 penguins is enough, although everyone likes things in groups of 3s, right? So maybe let's see if we have any traps lined up. They might all be elsewhere. Do we have any extra traps? We do. Beautiful. We'll try to bring back 3 penguins on our... on our little jet ski. It'll be fun for all, fun for all ages. All right, and I don't think. I wonder if I can carry things while using the cell phone teleporter. I've never tried. That'll be a worthwhile experiment. All right, so Erwin by Erwin, we'll go into our lighthouse, and we will teleport down to here. And we're just doing this because I want to make sure I don't lose out on having a chance to have them. I'm not building a zoo or anything at this point. But the penguins, I mean, come on, they're penguins. And who doesn't love a penguin? So we were in Utah on vacation, and there were some magpies there. These beautiful black and white, I think they're called black-billed magpies, flying around. And they were just awesome. I need to be on the other side of this, so we're just going to do the slow fashion way. There we go. That's fine. Nice. Okay, now we can get out to sea. But yeah, they made me think of little penguins hopping around because they were very black and white and kind of looked like emperor penguins. I enjoyed seeing them very much. They're very amusing. Alright, so we're going to keep going back and forth here. See if we see any up here. Got cockatoos, got bin chickens. I feel like I'm going too far north. I am. I need to go more south. Ignore the star. Now I'm in the rough area. I don't need to. I need to follow the star. I should put on a mining helmet. It's dark out here. I'm also making an assumption that they exist during night. I have no idea. Maybe they're a day-only critter. But in my mind, they're just like always on these little islands, but they might not be actually. Looks like some crickets are. So we might need to come back in the morning. Oh, nope, there they are. Hello, friends. Well, aren't you adorable? Alright, so. First things up, let's give ourselves a little bit of a dock to work off of to capture these guys, because sometimes they can be annoying. We'll take from there, and pop down there. I did not see that shark there, and I have no food in my belly, so that would have been an adventure for us all. Alright, all the more reason to play it safe here as we build ourselves a little landing. And a staircase. Hello, friend. Don't mind me as I terraform your whole homeland. That shark is eating a penguin and broke my boat. I will not stand for that. I mean, okay. Well, okay, he's over there now. Do I have time to get my boat and get back on land? This is fine. This is not an issue at all. But he ate the penguin! What a jerk. I'm sitting here trying to do things the nice, slow, safe way. Alright, whatever. Well, let's get some penguins. So, hello, friend. You live with me now. Here, you stay there. Don't go anywhere. If I put you right here. No, I need to be able to drive my boat too. There we go. That'll work. Do we have any more friends here? Hello, birds. I'm so sorry your cousin got eaten. Let's try more southerly, I guess. All right. Just a man and his penguin on a boat. What more can you want in life? I may have gone too far south. We're about to like leave the borders of the world, the known world. Is Dinkum a flat Earth world? All right, so we got one penguin. We may have to come back tomorrow for some more, since Jaws back there decided he wanted some penguin nuggets. Let's see what we got over here. Nope. That island I feel is way too big. I don't think they live on like big islands right now. We got, oh well, I will eat my words. There's one right there. Alright, this is where we'll also try our experiment actually. Oh, there's 2 in there, perfect. Okay. So first up, I want my boat back. Lovely. Then I want to pull out my telephone. Wherever, there it is. How may I assist you? Create a signal. Cool. Then I want to try this. Can I... No, I can't use... I didn't know that would break. That's interesting. That's fun. Okay, I guess we gotta drive back the old-fashioned way. Not the problem. Let's go ahead and get our traps. And we'll just run up and find a couple more friends. Here's one. I will name you Oscar. Oh my gosh, there's a whole herd here. A herd? A flock? That's the right word, right? A flock? I go bird watching, I swear. Alright. So what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to, on land, I think I'll try to stack all 3 penguins onto the back of my boat, and then I'll slowly drive my boat out into the water. Because I think that's going to be the safest and easiest way to manage it so they don't just, like, sink. Now, I suppose the other option I could do is I could enclose this entire island in fence, right? And then these penguins would not despawn. Leave them in their natural habitat. That would be, like, the right thing to do. Alright, where is my jackhammer? I just want to get some stone and stuff over here. Clear out some room as well. Alright, well, let's get you loaded in a way that makes sense. We'll get you on top of that. And how's... Nope, that doesn't work. How's... Nope. Whoa, Jiminy Cricket, why did I become the Hulk? I'm drowning that poor penguin. Come, my penguin, come here. So I love that you can carry these while swimming. That thing flew. Right, maybe if I do it from here. Now, can I drive? No, he's just gonna slide right off. Can I only carry 2 at a time? I'm gonna make 3 fit, dang it. Okay, good news, I made 3 fit. Bad news, I don't see how I possibly am gonna drive this. I was wrong. Clipping be damned. Alright, where are we going? We are going back home, or we can go to this teleport tower, I think, because I think we can go through there with our cages. Alright, we'll ignore the sharks, we'll ignore everything. We are on our way with our critters in tow. My other question is, can I bring penguins in my house? And will they stay? Because that would be excellent. Alright, the Great Penguin Caper is in motion. We gotta go around the southern tip of this island, I think. Hello, Roo. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Have I caught the blobfish yet? If not, winter, southern ocean at night. It's rare and a pain to find. Oh, okay. No, I have not yet caught Volley Girl. Thank you for letting me know before you go to bed. You got real stuff to think about. That is, I think, what we will do tomorrow night then, since we only have 2 nights left of winter, is we're gonna go blobfish hunting. Now I said that, I might be lying. Let me, did I catch a blobfish? I think I might have found one. Oh no, I did catch it and I turned it in, so luckily we're good. I've already blobfished on this save. But thank you, good looking out. Alright, let us bring some penguins home. We're gonna go back to our base here. I don't want Erwin to watch me. It seems really wrong to have him watch as I kidnap multiple animals from their natural environment. I'd search for the dang fish right. That's a good call. Yeah, searching for penguin hunting while blobfish hunting. Alright, don't mind me, Erwin. Everything's okay. We're all good here. There's nothing illicit, illegal. I'm not poaching. I am conservating. That's what we're doing here. We're ensuring the survival of the species. Besides, they have a thriving colony back home. It's fine. Why can't, there we go, telepower. Beautiful. Let's go back to our base. Again, I'm not entirely sure where we're going to put these things. But I am sure we're going to throw them on our car to drive them back to my house. I could put them in the pool. That would have to enclose the pool, though. That's my only hesitation. I'm not entirely sure I want to do that. Although they would look adorable. Alright, it's a good thing this truck can jump curbs pretty well. And then I built this bridge to be wide enough for trucks. Alright. So the change we would have to make is we'd have to line the whole thing of fence. The walls I don't think count for keeping them safe from despawning. Now what I could do is I could line the outside and then maybe come back in through a wall instead of that light there. But I think that would look a little too weird. So instead, we're going to build them a pen somewhere. We'll decorate it eventually. You know, I'm not going to leave them just like living in dirt. But that's probably how we're going to start. We're going to probably start with them living in dirt. Let's get some walls. All these birds are taunting me. It's like they want to be caught for my trapping. Since there is a bonus, let's get some more traps, shall we? That's not what I want with that. Put these next to each other. Get in the trap. Well, that didn't work. Where'd the other one go? Oh, he's gone. Oh well. Okay. Back to the penguins. What are we gonna do? I don't really want them in my crafting area, although their chirping is delightfully adorable. And, you know, until I have a permanent home, I guess there's no harm, no foul keeping them in here. Do I have the materials to make some glass fences? What do we got? Crystal quartz, iron bar. I probably have a few iron. The crystal is actually the bigger question. Yes, I did catch them on fire. Yes, it's a thing. It happened. It wasn't intentional. I wasn't trying to be a smart aleck about it. I just... Listen. Sometimes you accidentally set your favorite little birds on fire. They're actually not my favorite birds. Ooh, that's a good one for the chat. What are your favorite birds? If you like a bird, what's your favorite bird? Mine changes, but right now I think I'm sticking with an old standby of mine, which is the Greater Roadrunner. I love a Roadrunner. Little dinosaurs. But yes, I did absolutely catch penguins on fire. It's like the one of 2 or 3 YouTube shorts I've ever made, and I was like, yeah, it seems like work. I stream because it's fun. Once you start like making shorts and things, like, this feels like work. Let's go ahead and get the chainsaw charging. And we'll put that away. Put that away. And frankly, we'll put that away. Just waiting, there we go, I heard him pop. Now we can make a couple of glass fences. 16 glass fences should be more than enough for now. I'm literally just gonna let my penguins chill here for a bit. That's too small. This feels cruel. There's no dirt, there's no water. You know, we can fix the water issue, though. I think I have one waterbed. There, now they can have something to drink out of. Cool. Alright, I know, it's cruel, it's almost unusual, one might say. I think what it was, I was trying to get them out of their cages. Hey, Darlene! You're technically working, so you don't see me here. Okay, sounds good. Thank you for being here. I think I was trying to get them out of their cages, and I was using an axe that set them on fire. Yeah, like that. I definitely whacked that penguin. Hopefully tomorrow he heals. I'm also realizing that's not gonna work, because I'm gonna hit them like 3 times to open all 3 cages, so we'll switch to a different weapon. Oh, there's a button. That's a good one. I could just hit release. Why is that the first time I'm reading the actual big old prompt that appears on the screen? So not only did I not have to just whack the heck out of my penguin, I never had to set them on fire. Oh, speaking of whacking, I've been playing, what was it, Sweet Little Rocket or Small Little Rocket? It's like Terraria, not Terraria, it's like Stardew Valley meets Satisfactory or Factorio. And you need to, you're working on a project to build your late mom's rocket. It's a factor game, but Stardew Valley graphics. It's lovely. I might stream it at some point. But you have a tool, you run out of a hammer, and if you accidentally hit your dog because he really likes to be close to you, he just gives you this grumble face and looks at you all sad. I felt awful. I was like, oh no, my dog's gonna hate me. I just whacked him with a sledgehammer. Dog was fine. Dog was totally fine. But I did feel bad. Alright, so we'll put some stuff away. We will also put away all the stuff we're going to sell before we go to bed here. Let's put that away, and that. We got seeds and shells. I don't even know how we picked up the seeds. It's been accidental pickups. This is all real stuff. That's all for sale. We've been leaving our boat in our pool, which is just amusing. So let's leave that there. Alright, so we want weapon, then bug book, then fishing setup. Then we got our chainsaw cooking up, so that's fine. Yeah, that works. Okay. Let's put the brewed items away. I think we're going to count Jelly Brew as a brew. So I think we'll put that there. That makes sense. Alright, we're going to go put all this away and then we can sleep and see what tomorrow's tasks bring. But we're doing well. We've only died once. Again, this is MediumCore rules. And so if you're new to the stream, hello, welcome. Thanks for being here. Please do the whole follow, like, subscribe, YouTube stuff. But if you're new to MediumCore rules, that is, I had a button. I don't know if we'll see if it does it. Yeah, there you go. That's not the right one. Let's go back to that one. There we go. So you can still see the gameplay. So this really works off of AJ's hardcore rules with just some changes to make things a little more unique and a little more my play style. The big change really is you don't have to do tasks, daily tasks for everybody, only people you talk to. Now, if you talk to them for any reason, you have to do it. There's also some changes in the selling rules, and so we can sell things to John that don't stack. So like tools and items like that, we can sell to him. Otherwise, most of the other selling rules, most of them apply. We can sell to John, though, when it's like a daily task, like, you know, sell 3 shells. We're allowed to do that, just so we can get it done. We do have to try to do our dailies every day. We have to do our board stuff every day. But Saturdays, we can take off and skip the board if we want to. But that just means we have to do it the next day, so it's not like we're getting totally off. Look at those toad skins, it's great. So yeah, that's some of the big changes. We'll go back to the stream mode, which is that one. There we go. But yeah, it's fun. I like it. I've been enjoying it. And then people send suggestions, and so as those suggestions come in, the other thing is we can gain lives back. So right now I'm down a life. I have 4 lives remaining. I've died once. It was a sad day. But I can gain lives back every time you receive a snag. You can gain a life back up to a total of 5 lives. So you can't like bank them or anything. Cool. Now we can sleep in our ridiculous cloud room. We really should start decorating our house at some point. You can tell how I make most of my money is through hunting and trapping type stuff. That's why my level for hunting is so high. Alright. Let's see what we're gonna do today on the board. Hello. What do you want, Milburn? A sand bucket. Thanks. And Fletch sent us a pink cabinet that she found. We'll leave a little... We'll put the sand bucket over here. That's lovely. Okay. So let's see what our tasks are today. Hopefully it's nothing too wild. But I would like to do a little bit of decorating, actually. That's an easy one. 1 storage barrel. I like to talk to Franklin anyway every day. And honestly, I might just give him one of the ones I already have made, because I don't know if I have the mats for storage barrel right now. Palm gum. Oh, I have that. Okay, palm gum and iron. We have that. Not by a lot, but we do have it. I do have to start cutting some of this wood. Palm gum and iron. Where do storage barrels live? Are they a home good? They are home good. Lovely. Okay. We can definitely not deal with... I can probably traps away for now. Well, you know... No, I'll wait until I have enough to replace them all with iron, but at some point I'm going to sell all the simple and just buy iron. But we're not there yet, so no reason to sell them just yet. Alright, we're going to save that pink cabinet for someday. And where are we going for our... Oh, right there. Beautiful. Alright. We're going to go visit some folks. I think we're going to be able to do some decorating today. One, I want to start replacing the road. And you know what we need to do? That's what we need. Let's get our... Jackaroo wand is such a nice way to give yourself some extra elevation to fly around. Oh look, there's another rhino beetle. I think we already have it, but just in case we don't. That Jackaroo wand is so nice. Just use that with your glider and you can get a nice long glide in. Alright, we are going to go do the investigation first. Because I think it's up here somewhere. We will have to do John's daily because I'm going to go sell all the stuff to him and talk to him and all that. I do always appreciate that their definition of investigate is just beat it with a hammer. Hey, check out this rare resource we just found. Do it by destroying it with a hammer. Alright. Alright, now we gotta be careful here because we can't sell most of the stuff. So, things we can sell, I'll put on the bottom row, I think. Yeah. So I'll have to move it. So I can sell things, I guess, not that, see? This is where I don't want to cheat. I don't want to mess up. I can sell him all of this. Yes, because it doesn't stack. And because we already have a diving helmet in our bag. And we had already a balloon. Yeah, cool, okay. So first, let's go ahead and buy Mine Pass. Excellent. Let's go buy a large number of onions. I don't know, like 100k worth. Because I've not been really dealing with farming, and so it's just nice to have... Oh, we'll get an even 60. There we go. We've never bought the machine book yet. Might as well buy that while we're here. Excellent. Okay. Let's sell the goods we can sell, which includes this row. Yeah, I'll take that. Nice. And that gets our selling done. We need to smash rocks and cook a meat. We can do all of that today. Alright, we'll come over here now. We'll do some mining and we'll smash that one lone rock over there. You know, let's put our mining helmet on. Smash some underwater rocks, that way we're not changing up the world too much, you know? There we go. That's 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful. And now we can go talk to Franklin and give him his barrel. I will need to go back and find what John wants us to do today. I want to chat. I did that thing for you. Here you go. Lovely. I need to be one to pull for me. You're the only one that does anything in this town. Aw, thanks, Franklin. Alright, let's see what he wants us to do today. Something to eat. I can do that. Alright. You know, that's actually be good, because we gotta cook meat anyway. And we all know that the men seem to like meat this game. What is this, mushroom path? Yeah, I'll buy that. Is that the glowing path? Yeah, I like that one. Festoon, we already have, okay. Alright, so we gotta cook a meat for him and bring it back. Let's get John wants, and then we're done our dailies. By like 11, that's huge. You know what we might do? I might go and just get him from above. There we go. I might just buy a grill and keep it over here. But we'll put it behind John's house. You know, you might want a little barbecuing. I might have to run back to my house when they want meat. Cool. Alright, now what do you want done today, friend? Yeah, I can go get you a fly. Alright. So we're gonna put a little barbecue out beside his house here. Maybe come to the store, get some good food, and like we have a lot of like carnicerias out where I live, and they'll grill the meat right outside the store for you if you don't want to do the cooking, which is nice. Pick up some carne asada and get some delicious salsa, and just have yourself a feast right at the grocery store there. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and deliver this, and then other than catching a fly, we're all done. I do have some crafting I need to do. I need to make some more ramps. Of course I want something to eat, my friend. I've done a very adequate job. We need that in New Jersey? Yeah, Queen Mama. Well, you know, so in the parts of Jersey where I lived, when we go, at least in the summer at the shore, it'd be similar to like the places you can go near the shore where they have like steamed crabs, or they'll steam up the clams for you right at the fishmongers. It's kind of like that. But out here it's great. Yeah, you can go in the store, buy all the accoutrements you want, you know, get yourself some little limes and some diced cabbage and all that jazz, but then they'll buy a slab of the carne. They will just go ahead and cook it for you right at the store. It's lovely. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. Although to be fair, when I get it from the store, I actually like to let it sit in the marinade for a day before I grill it at home. Get all that extra flavor. Alright, we got ourselves a fly. We are done once I give it to him. Why does he want to fly? I don't know. Here you go. I did find a fly. A black Renaissance dress. Fletch, I have a present for you. It's time to take those bunny ears off. Let's see what this looks like. Sounds like I loathe cooking for 5 kids. At least I hear you. I cook for 2 and that's enough. I'm the oldest of 5. I remember my poor mom going through it all. Oof. Alright, will Fletch hang out today? I don't know if she hangs out on... Oh, if I talk to her, though... We'll do her daily. Whatever. Hello, Fletch. Let's chat. Got a job for me? Alright, I can do that. And then afterwards, we'll see if you want to hang out when you're done working. Because I'm going to give her this dress and take those bunny ears off of her head. Alright, which ones are the Bakandi shells? This one? It's Cassidy. I mean, I'll pick them all up over here. Oh, it's time to harvest and chop down. Oof. Oh, crud, and I forgot I had vegetables over here growing too that I've been watering. Whoops. Oh, and they are all ready for harvesting. Let's get ourselves some kale. Do 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 do. Alright, we'll see if... I don't think that's gonna be enough. Oh, no! Oh, that was dumb. It wasn't dumb enough to start the day over, but that was dumb. I wanted to drink the, I wanted to drink my experience potion first. Oh, well. That's just a waste of good XP. Alright, what was I doing over here? She wants Bakande shells, that's right. Which ones are those? These are the ones. Oh, can't believe I did that. Oh well. Just putting some stuff away while we're out here. Got some animal parts left and some raw meat left. How much Braconium do I have? Because I think it's time to maybe talk... Oh, we have... Yeah. It's time, I think, to get ourselves a furnace so we can start going down the Braconium path. What do I need for that? I have no idea, so we're going to have to do back and forth. Oh, you know what we can do? We can do this. Where is my telephone? We'll just drop. We're going to have to go back and forth to his house twice, but we'll have to only do it once, then we'll teleport back to this post. That'll be fine. Because yeah, I think we're ready for the furnace. We got to start ore doubling if I really want to get serious about making tons of machines and such. But also, I got to start. It's time to start going down the Braconium path. Now we've done the hot, and it wasn't bad. I think we're in decent shape. I prefer the Frost Hammer. It got dicey once, so I don't want to get cocky about it, but it wasn't too bad. Maybe actually we'll do a run tomorrow. We'll see. Here, we'll see. All right, let's talk to our friend Franklin. Hello, buddy. Can you make me something? What do we need for the blast furnace? All right. Yes, I think we have enough to... Oh, we don't have the iron bars. We don't have the iron, so that's gonna take a minute. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna do a mining run. I'm trying to think, where's the best iron? Probably best iron is gonna be in the Undergrove, right? Let's get ourselves an extra furnace just so we're ready. And we'll plan, yeah, before we go to sleep tonight, we'll plan on doing a mining run tomorrow. Alright, let's go give Fletch back her outfit. I want to actually eat some fruit salad. There we go, that's the plan for the rest of the day. We're going to gather all of our crops. We'll get that done, and we'll set up for a mining run tomorrow. We need iron, so I'm thinking we go to the Undergrove. I'm not going to worry about bringing keys, really, because it's going to be a mining run. I mean, I'll bring them, because you never know, you know, if we bump into a treasure hut. And I want to replace my whole wood road at some point with the concrete here. Now, what if I want to treat this like a bike lane? What happens if I put this down the middle? Obviously, the car is going to be too big and it's just going to take up the whole road. I kind of hate that. What if we do 2 or 3 wide? What does that look like? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the point of... I wish it didn't have the border. That's my issue. I wish it didn't have the border, and then I could just have a stripe down my cobblestone. That would be great. But because it's bordered, and maybe there's one without the border? I don't know. I gotta keep getting recipes. But we're gonna go the asphalt all the way down. Okay, let's give Fletch her shells, so we're done with her for the day. I did, my friend. Here you go. Orange sweatpants. Great. They'll go with my orange sweater I'm wearing right now. I'm really sticking to a theme. Alright, let's go and get some of the path so we can plan our lives around that, and then we'll do some of this decorating we want to do for a while. So things I need to do, I need to make sure I have a path to actually go to my door. That's part of the whole decorate as you go. I don't think I want it to be hardwood, but I also don't know what I want it to be. Feels like a dock. Maybe we'll do just like the gravel. Let's see what we got pre-made, and then we'll also look at making something. Alright, so I have quite a bit of this. But yeah, maybe we'll mix and match some of this and some of this up to my door for now. So I kind of like the beachiness. I don't want to necessarily like grass it all in. Right, how does this look when we intersperse? Oh, that looks like it's a path. Interesting, okay. I'm gonna have to make more, but I just want to get like a rough kind of feel. You know, these look almost like a fire ring when you have just 1 or 2 kind of thrown in. We'll just kind of patch them in. Make that too dense. There'll be like a little spot in there. Alright, let's go make a bunch of dirt. Rocks for that, I'm sure. And let's... So what do we got? We got edge path, natural path. We'll take a look at that too. And edge path we don't need, and we'll take some rock path. Oh, we know we want a bunch of that, so we'll make, I don't know, 72 of them, that's fine. Okay, let's go take a look at this natural path. Where is it? Here we go. Painting with patterns. Oh yeah, that makes a lot more kind of sense than these weird circles that we're ending up with. I think we'll take the circles out for now. That's also weird, that leaves a circle behind. Interesting, it's like a weird Swiss cheese effect. So I think what we'll do is we'll put down the roughing, and then we can kind of intersperse the other patterns in it. But let's figure out where we want to rough place it, and we'll figure out what we're doing. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna get a big old path to our house. Probably gonna need more path, to be honest. That looks decent there. Just kind of fill in a slight curve. Get out of the way, Shell. Alright, that looks a little more a little roughish. So what does this look like on the edge? No, that's the weird circle ones. I think I'm over the circles. I thought they were interesting. Maybe like literally one or two. We can kind of sneak them in, but I think this natural path is going to be... Yeah, I think that's a nicer breaking up of things. I gotta make a little more natural path and kind of where I'm putting these holes. I think that's doing doubles, but that's alright. Alright, let's go make some more of that. And again, one day I may change and turn the whole island grass. Who knows? Beautiful. Alright, so I'm gonna... And again, this will be a labor of overtime, because if, you know, I'll get new patterns, or I'll just decide there's too much of something. That kind of breaks up a little bit. We'll do something similar going all the way over here. Again, it's predominantly this path. I'll pop in some of these guys. Oh, it's the circles. Ugh. There we go. At least now that looks like it's intentional. It's like desire paths, right? It's like those paths that happen when people just walk where they want to versus planned paths. Like if you go to parks and stuff, you see where people have obviously cut a trail. Now, here is a game feature I wish existed. Oh yeah, I need to talk to, not you. I'll talk to you. Hello, Fletch. Let's hang out. Cool, I've never actually hung out with someone. Fletch, come here. I think I can talk to your inventory. Cool, okay. I can steal my shells back. That's fun. Is this how this works? If I give that to her, will she wear it? Let's see, maybe not. How do we do this? How do I give... Probably. But how do I give her... I thought I could take clothes off, like, if she had... Do I have to give her a different hat, maybe? I wonder. Well, we'll give her that dress and see if she puts it on eventually. But I thought I could take, like, the hat off of her. But maybe she's a rabbit forever now. Well, we'll see if she puts that dress on later. I absolutely just stole all those shells from that poor old woman. That's fun. Alright. So our goal was to replace the dirt road. We are industrializing, baby. And we're gonna... Oh, yeah, back to a feature I want. I want to be able to just swap roads by placing a new one down on top of them. I don't have to dig them up. Am I being lazy? Yes. Alright, yeah, so I want to break up some of the wood and browns and just add some other colors to our island. We may, however, not actually get rid of all the wood just yet. Excellent. Alright, we'll see tomorrow if Fletch is wearing a Victorian dress. And I guess this bunny ear still. And if that's the case, I'll ask her to hang out and I'll give her a new hat. That isn't the bunny ears. Maybe that'll solve the conundrum. Do we like this? I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. That's good enough for now. Let's eat some fruit salad and go and do some harvesting. if I remember correctly, these are really only good for swim speed. Is that the buff we get from coconuts, I think? This is where having a Harvac would be nice. I actually never remember to harvest coconuts, so. The benefit really is if I can get a stack of 50, I can just sell them. You like how laissez-faire I am? I just jump in, didn't even look see if there's a shark anywhere. Just totally like, la la la, all's good. Alright, so we got that. Let's go get some limes done. Pick all them up. Honestly, it's probably time to expand this and double it. So we can get our mega farm going once and for all. Right now we have 20 of everything that we care about. And frankly, 20 of things we don't care about, like cactus figs. And we have 40 of the bananas. Just to be able to get a little more fruit salad of them. That's my go-to food still. My normal go-to is either a crock skewer and 2 fruit salads. Or if I'm going in the mines, I'll eat something a little better if I have it. But we're not making burgers or stuff yet. We should be soon. But that does require us to start a ranch, and we've not done any ranching yet. And so, you know, that's something we'll just have to wait. Alright, let's get all this. Did I miss any over there? No, we're doing well. Kind of don't care about the cactus figs, to be honest, so we'll pick them up, I guess. And I'm not worried about my inventory being full. We'll get the rest in a minute. Because I can just throw some stuff into my book bag. Okay, stuff that can go in the book bag right now. We can let's put other tools away that we're not using currently. And we are going to be using that eventually, so we'll just leave that there. There we go, plenty of room now to finish all this gathering. This is the first time yet that I've actually been able to harvest everything at once, because I've been doing things as they pop up, but it's good to wait. I like just doing one batch. What I should do is chop down all those trees. I don't know if I'm going to do that tonight. Which is a lot of using the chainsaw. Alright. Pick up our bananas. Nice. Alright. I think we're good. I suppose it wouldn't be the end of the world to get some of these trees down. What am I low on? I'm not low on palm. Hardwood might be good. Make sure I don't chop down a banana tree by accident. And that's why you eat all the fruit salad, because you just run, let that happen, you'll charge back up, and then you get your stamina back while you're picking everything up. And there's one beehive. Which, if you didn't know, hardwood, I think, has the highest odds. There might be, maybe the pine trees do, I don't know. But hardwood, I believe, is the one with the highest odds to drop a beehive for you, if you're wanting to get your honey production up. I have a row of pine trees here, so we're cutting them down. And then at some point, I'll replant everything. And I just do that quickly with the dirt printer. I don't like digging everything out. I just throw seeds in the ground and dirt print over them. That we'll not be doing tonight. I will take down this row of hardwood though. And that'll be enough cutting down for now. Since we'll lose all our stamina in a little bit here anyway once midnight hits. Because we haven't had a growing season for coffee yet. We will next, I think it's spring, right? So we will have spring very soon. Lovely. Alright, we can get the rest later. Nice. And this, I don't know what we'll do. I guess we can go put it somewhere. Now, you know what? Maybe we should go for Queen Bee. Let's get our net out. I'm just gonna put some fruit away in here for now. That's fine, just so I have room to catch things. And then we'll move our net next to our chainsaw. Did we get a queen bee? We did. Alright. So we can go ahead and make ourselves a beehive. Start our honey production. This just fell out of the bridge. That was weird. Alright, so we got a little decorating done. No, you know, not a ton. We got some stuff done. Those penguins. Alright, the shells. Oh yeah, the shells we stole from our good friend. Now we got lots of seeds here to put away. Including some new seeds we did not have. Palm tree seed. Oh, because we planted a lot of palm trees, right? That makes sense. Animal stuff. Hello, friends. I'll build you a proper house at some point. I'll wait till I get enough comments on the video, on the VOD, and people being like, why are you leaving your penguins there? And I'll be like, alright, fine, it's time to do something about them. Until then, you live there. Alright, did we turn in a rhinoceros beetle already? We did. So that can go to our bug storage. Did we get the double queen? The rare double queen? Oh, we did. Alright. Well, what do we need to make hives? We need... What's that under? Production? Yeah. Bee house. Iron, spinifex, queen bees, and hardwood. I don't think we have 2 iron bars, to be honest. We don't. So we're going to leave the bees here, because we're going to need these eventually. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and take out all of that nonsense. The machine book is not a book I see myself needing much, if ever. We did get some new clothes. The rhino beetle we'll put away. Let's make a ton of fruit salad over at the cooking table here. I think we can make 30 a load now. Yeah, there we go. Which is great. That'll cover us for quite a while. Cool. That should be everything put away. Alright, now knowing that, and we're going to need this furnace at some point, so I'm just going to park that there as well. Cool. Let's go and ditch this rhino beetle. It's nice, I don't even have to run to the teleporter anymore. I can just do this. And I'd like to call tower, please. And we can go and drop off our rhino beetle. Nice. And then we can actually just go back to the signal in our house, I think, or I might have to call it. I have to call it. That's fine. There we go. Always so nice. We'll recharge this while we're thinking about it. Okay, now here's the reason we keep two tool boxes. One is where we dump the tools out of our swag pack, and one is our excess tools. So this is going to become our swag pack dumping ground. So over here is where we put all of our excess tools. Got it? Good. And we're going to make it nice looking. So we'll put the camera, the dice, and I don't know, one of these glowing pickaxes. And then this one sits empty next to our mining, because what we do... Oh, I don't mean this axe. When we want to go mining, it's very fast and easy now to dump stuff we don't care about and grab the stuff we do care about. And we don't care about most of this. Now let's see, we're gonna go to the undergrove. So I will keep my bat zapper, that's very useful. We'll keep the jackhammer. I always like having a secondary weapon, we'll keep this. The rest, gotta go. We'll keep that. Don't need that, we will need a weapon. And we're not catching anything down there. So now it's nice and fast to grab stuff. I always carry food with me. Nope, there we go. Cool. Alright, so that's the gear we need. We also need, on that level... We'll need that. We will carry these just in case. This torch we don't really need. We don't need a mining helmet. We do need a mining pass. So we have keys, gems, mining pass. Wait, do we need a mining helmet down there? I can't remember now. Yes, we do need a mining helmet. What am I saying? There we go. Okay. What we're not going to need is this scarf, which I'll put right here. Okay, we can take the mining helmet off, I think. For now, do we have any tasks we forgot to do? I don't think so. Nope, cool. Alright, food. Let's see now. The food I have is probably actually fine for the second level, but we have a lot of these pies. What do they do? Some extra attack, some extra life. Meat on a stick gives extra defense. Mushroom we're getting low on. I'd rather save them for later. Spark and soup we don't... You know, maybe I'll grab a pick just to have an iron pick on me. Do we have croco skewers? We have meat on a stick. We have 6 croco skewers. What do they give us again? They give you attack. I think we'll be fine with a croc skewer, a prime, and a fruit salad. That'll be our trio of foods. We should be fine with that. Alright, things I don't need to have on me but I want to bring with me include this. For now, everything else I think I want on me. Alright, should be good. Let's go to sleep and we'll go mining. Yeah, we'll bring this with us too. Actually, we'll use that to get over to the mine real quick in the morning. So tomorrow's Saturday, so we don't have to do tasks. We'll still look at them, but we don't have to do them, which is nice. We're gonna do a mining run. We're trying to get some iron. All right. A-do, boop, boop, a-do. So if you're hanging out, if you haven't seen the channel, feel free to check out the channel. We're doing a thing this month where every day of the month has been a new video on YouTube, a little 15 to 20 minute video, playing creepy / cozy games. Been a lot of nice comments about Cabernet, so I just recorded 2 more episodes of that today. They'll be coming up soon. And then Strange Antiquities has been great. We played some Dredge. I think Static Dread is still up to come. Clover, whatever that Clover one is. Played a lot of games. It's been fun. And so every day this month there's a new video. So if you're interested in that, feel free to check out the channel. I've been having a blast just playing a bunch of games I don't normally play, so that's been really cool. 8 brick fence. Good thing we don't do it today. We have 3 days, so we'll take care of that later. Rain is here. I kind of want to talk to Rain. But it's still winter, and so I don't think she's selling spring seeds, so I'm not going to bother. Oh man, I forgot to put meat in. Let's put some meat in and then we'll go mining. Excellent. Meat done. I'd like to call a tower. And there should be one over by my mining post, yeah. Now that we've done that, we can put that in there. We don't need that anytime soon. And we'll put our helmet on. And we'll eat some food. I think this time we will leave our food out to make it easier to replenish. Keys. Let's see here how I want to do this. Fly, stun. Yeah, I think we want to do that as our setup. Oh, you know what? We don't need to have our weapon out currently. Again, I don't even know if I'm going to use the keys, so we probably have more bag space than we need. But, let's go to the Undergrove. And down we go. I probably should charge the Alpha Hammer, but that's okay. We'll do a repair afterwards. Alright, let's see what we got here. We want ore. This is what we wanted to see. Because we need lots of ore, lots of bars of ore to make our first furnace. Oh, he just bit me, but he didn't poison me. Interesting. I didn't think that was a thing. Maybe it's the tongue that does the poisoning? Alright. We will be switching weapons at some point, because we're not going to break our Alpha Hammer. That is for sure. Alright, I'm not mad at the start. I like these little bushes. We are, of course, going to need a ton of copper, too, eventually, but iron is the more pressing of the resources. And down the mines, I mean, I should probably sit real quick just to get the full benefit of the extra life, let it heal up faster. That was the game changer for me when I realized you could just sit on the ground. I was carrying a chair forever down in the mines because I thought you had to put a chair down. Alright, there we go. And these big guys are always good too because they'll drop all sorts of things. And is this... no, where's... it's the white splotches give me the marble, which I don't really need, but it might be nice to pick up some marble. And since we're so close, we will go and process this. He's just there waiting for us, you know? Was it over here? Where's my map? I'm going the wrong way. There we go. It's iron I'm passing. And beautiful. Give me my shards. Get perfect? No perfect. That's alright. Now again, if we see a goodie hut, we may still go in. Because at some point stuff is sellable, and there might be some gear that I'm forgetting that's down here that I don't have yet. But more importantly, you can also get recipes. So there is a reason to use the keys, but I'm not actively chasing them down. I just want lots and lots of iron. And I don't want to be near these plants because they're the worst. Nice. We'll say no to copper too. Alright, so we need definitely 50 iron just to get the one furnace, and then we need a bunch more, so I think my best run was like 250 iron. We'll see what we can get today. This guy's gonna have to die, unfortunately. Just so I can do all my mining in peace. And we are keeping an eye on both the charge of this and the weapon. Where are you? There you are. Right now we're still in decent shape, but things are running down. It's making me think maybe I want a second power tool to have with me at all times, or I gotta just make sure I eat spark soup. You know, spark soup and a burger would be great, because then nothing would wear down. There we go. Nice, okay. So we already have more than what we need for the furnace, which is great. Now, sometimes along the rivers you can find like big openings, big clearings that have a bunch of iron. Oh, that works. Alright. Sometimes you also find goodie huts. Again, I'm not actively looking. But the gambler in me just feels like, oh, we want to play some goodie huts, right? Speaking of, should we? We should. Alright, was that just a delay? Yeah, that was just a delay. Ooh, boy. Wow. That's a lot of these suckers. And a surprisingly small amount of grub meat. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, let's see what we got. Statue, shard, underwhelming. But whatevs. And so what I like to do when I have the inventory space to do it is just kind of shove stuff in here that I'm not actively hunting. Because then I have more space to pick things up in the moment. I'm actively hunting all the ores though, so we'll leave that alone. Oh, did not know you could chainsaw the grubs. That's an exciting new development. Cool. Back to mining, though. And flying, searching for big iron deposits. Another goodie hut, huh? I mean, when in Rome is a saying. Honestly, that's not bad. I did go in the bad way, so I had to use an extra key beyond what I normally would use, but that's okay. We had an odd number anyway. Come to me, my pretties. Bring me your grub meat. Sounds really gross. I'm sorry I said that. And yes, I'm taking a lot of damage, but it's grubs. It's fine. To be fair though, they're what almost killed me the first time. And look at all this great grub meat I got. I mean, come on. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll sit down just to not be too flippant. With my crazy eyes, so just staring into your soul. Hello, friends! Where are we? We've done that one. We've done this one. That's good enough. Alright, let's see if we got anything good out of this. Ooh, a blueprint and an opal. See, that's why this is still worth it. I'll take that back, thank you very much. And how are we doing on food? We're gonna need to refresh soon. Let's see what we got. Cloth pergola. Nice. So we got, I think, most of the pergola recipes now. There's a piece of iron and a friend. You know, one piece of iron isn't worth it. Oh, they're fighting each other. That's always fun to watch. We'll take each other out, and then I'll get them both for the price of one. Nice. Nature takes its course. All right. There's an opening here. What do we got? Nope, just grubs. Just fly away. This whole area would be a lot more difficult if we clipped into the vines. It's so nice that you can just kind of fly through them. Alright. I wish I had a good use for bones. I've never made the bone bolt bow. That might be something worth looking into at some point. Alright, we're still doing great on time. Doing great on iron. I'll be cooking iron forever. At least the 10 bars we need, and I'll save the rest when we get the furnace. And yes, I see that goody hut. That's just a plant. We'll just stay away from them. As far as I know, it's still a plant. Sometimes the runners come and get you. Alright, let's find a door. There's the door. Let's chainsaw our way in. Oh, we got friends and them. Ooh-wee. Alright, that was unexpected, but also not too bad. So again, yeah, food is so key, speaking of. So key. And being prepared to jump a lot. Honestly, that's how do you survive in combat in the mines? Jump a lot and have good food. It is really the winner chicken dinner combo. There's a plant in here. Now the plants, they can bite. Which is why I do not like the plants, because they're the ones that are the most dangerous. Oh, get out of there. Okay. Woo-wee. That was close. And, well, we can sell the diving helmet, so that's nice. We'll go ahead and sit for a moment there. Woo-wee, that was close. Not a fan. Alright, we'll heal up a little bit. We still got plenty of time. Let's take a look at our map. We did that one. We're near the southern tip, so I think I'm going to follow this northern path of the water. We'll go out to the west and then go north. Just going to kind of ignore those guys. Hello, friends. That's east. Let's go west. And we're going to find that water. By somewhere over here, I thought. There it is, and follow it north. And that away. There we go. Again, I like the paths, the nice distance and movement we can get when we're exploring in the north. What do we got there? Lots of dead animals. Oh gosh, I didn't see that tree there. I saw these guys and the torches. I think I've crossed paths. Actually, I want to go back, right? No, this is the right one. Okay. Alright, lizard friend, random temple bits. What we got there? Regular copper, and we can grab some of that. Copper and tin. I always call the tin lead. But, we got our copper, tin. Alright. Another goody hut, which again, we'll see. Are the lights on there? The lights are on. Yeah, we'll go for it. Let's see if we can find the door. Just the one of you? I thought I saw a second one. There was a second one. Not the one I saw. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Oh, it's just a plant in the water? Oh, that's kind of dastardly. Interesting. You go for a swim, thinking everything's totally fine, and then BAM! Plant gets you. Alright, is the door on this side? Not seeing it. Let's do a fly around. Let's see. Do they really want me to chainsaw my way in? I'd rather not. Alright, well I guess we're chainsawing our way in. We'll go back to an actual wall though, so we can kind of follow along a wall. I'm thinking it's... I think it's over here. This should drop wood also. You get stone when you mine in the first level. This should just be random wood it drops. Food. He's got to stock up on that. Or maybe this has like, I don't know, a ridiculously small chance of dropping bottle tree seeds or something. Like make this a root structure of bottle trees. Alright, we were wrong on the door on this side. If I have to carve this whole thing out, I will. Here's a door. What are we dealing with? We're getting close on our hammer running out. So we are going to have to be careful of that. Alright, we're safe in here for now. Alright, some Berconium, a couple of... Actually, I'm not mad about this at all. And Pop, I think we already have, so... Yeah, that was a decent haul. I'm happy with that one. Let's get out of here. Alright, back to our original mission of mining. I'll save 10 keys for another mining actual, like, hot run or something. Although I don't like going down there unless that, pardon me, like 30 keys, I think. I think that's my happy... So maybe we should just keep making money. Oh, hello. Just chill. Are the lights on in here? They are. Ooh-wee. I'm sorry, there's 3 in here and 2 in the other room? I mean, I like grubs, but that's a lot. Alright, that clears that out. Just so we don't accidentally not pay... Oh gosh, what's coming for me? What is it? Nothing matters. Nothing that matters. Let's switch to the hammer. So now we gotta be a little more careful. What do we got? Opal, more sprinklers, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, let's keep looking for ore. Whoa! We've done that part of the map. Let's go true north, I guess. How are we on time? It's only 4. Oh, look at all this ore right here. See? Beautiful. This is huge. Look at all this. Lizard or... must have been a plant because it didn't follow me. There's another plant. Alright, we've already done that one. We're just going to go past it. I don't know. We're trying to go north. We're going a little more west instead first. I guess we can dig our way through. Yes, yes, yes. Stamina catch back up. Gotta love a good... That's actually kind of a nice, fun, spooky picture. There's a contest going on. It might be over. I might have missed it, actually, though, for, like, Halloween pictures for Dinkum right now. That hallway makes a nice, spooky hallway if I had, like, a decoration or a better outfit on. Alright, let's see what else we got. Keep flying this way here. Have we done this one? Am I just going in circles? Yes, those are open. I'm just going in circles. But circles are fine because look what we got here. Ow! That grub was like, you know what? You just killed 7,000 of my extended cousins. I'm gonna show you what's for. And just came out of nowhere and got me. That was wild. Alright, how are we doing overall? Yeah, that's a plant. I'm not worried about the plants. There's at least one lizard. Just one? I'm gonna wait and see if I can find any more as I'm coming over here. Any more? Alright, that's fine. And again, me and the plants just kind of live and let live most of the time. If he leaves me be, I don't need to go after him. It's probably a pretty good run. How are we doing inventory-wise? Alright, 173 on the iron. We're going to use up 50 of that to buy the furnace. 26 on the copper. Once we buy the furnace, that'll get us another 10 bars. Although I think we need... Oh, we need 10 bars, so we need 50 copper as well. Ooh. I'm not sure what our stash is back at the house. We're going to have to figure that out. Alright, maybe a bit low. That's not the end of the world, though. Speaking of the house, can I use my phone from down here? I don't think I've ever tried from... I know you can't in the hot, but can you in the other mining levels? Can I teleport right back to my base? Or I guess the mining base? Just said how I live and let live, plant. Chill. Oh, see, there's some marble. A whole whopping 3 pieces of it. Hey, Jill, how's it going? I did have a good holiday. Oh, thank you so much for saying you enjoyed Creeptober. I've been having a blast doing it. Recorded 3 more episodes of stuff today. 2 more of Cabaret and other strange antiquities. I think there's definitely another, was it Clover? Whatever the creepy slot machine game is. That's just so much fun. Honestly, we may switch over to that when we're done with some Dinkum. Just do a round of that and see how well we do. But yeah, Creeptober's been a lot of fun. That's been I wanted to challenge myself, just put a video out every day, and so far so good. I batch recorded up through the, I'll say the 16th, so 4 more days on my original batch, which also included some weird audio issues that of course I didn't find until I was on vacation. But hopefully now anything coming out after the 16th will be sounding a little clearer and a little bit less like I'm screaming into the microphone. I mean, I'm excited, but there's no reason to be screaming. We'll get some marble while we're down here. There's a nice big old patch of marble. Alright. Lovely. That should be pretty good. I don't even know how much marble I have, or how much. I think you need 50 for some stuff, so I could be totally making that up, but let's just get... So we have 50, we need 2 more. Beautiful. Okay. We got some marble. I think it's probably time to head back. Let's test. Can we use our phone to call our way back? Ah, the answer is no. Test solved. How far are we from the mine? We'll make our way back to the mine shaft then, because, well, we have no other option. We have to. And we'll see if we can find more copper on the way. It'd be nice to leave with 50 copper, actually. Yeah, lizard friend can just chill the heck out. We're good, buddy. I like hanging out with you, but no, not today. Is this a place I've done? Yes, that one's done. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it was a lovely holiday. I went to visit family in near Salt Lake City, up in Utah. They all moved there during COVID, weirdly, from Jersey. So it was odd. The whole family moved. Grandmother's, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, mom. Like, one sister stayed in Connecticut, and I stayed here in Arizona. Oh my God! iTunes decided to pop an update in front of me. I can't see anything. I need to cancel this and hope nothing comes to eat me. Oh, see? Honestly, didn't even know I still had iTunes installed on this computer, so that was a win for all sorts of reasons. Alright, we'll pick this up. I think we've already done this goody hut, and I'm not worried about it. I'd rather get the gem, I think. But yeah, it's lovely. It was nice to leave our 100-degree weather and fly into 50-degree weather. That's Fahrenheit, in case any of you are listening from elsewhere. And if you happen to be listening from Canada, I hope you have a wonderful Canadian Thanksgiving tomorrow. Yeah, see, you tried to break that, friend. And I don't appreciate it. It's busy. Alright, let's look and see if there's anything in the immediate vicinity in terms of copper. Just because it'd be silly to leave and not get that if there's anything nearby. We have plenty of time still. That sounds like at least 1 lizard and 3 plants. Here, come fight this. You're in Australia. Yes, well, Australia would be definitely not like Utah, based on the pictures I've seen. Honestly, a good chunk of Australia seems to be more similar to what we have in Arizona in the Sonoran Desert. I'd like to go to Australia. It's on my list of places I'd like to go. Went to Italy a few summers ago. It was my first time leaving this. Well, it was the first time going overseas. I've driven through most of Canada. I've been through a chunk of Mexico, and I've been to all 50 states. So I've seen a lot of the U.S. A lot of the U.S. More than most, I think. I'm very lucky to be able to do that growing up. We did road trips. Our last big road trip was driving from Maryland, where I was in college, all the way to Alaska. It took a minute to do that drive. Oh my gosh. Look at these grubs. We're gonna have words later. That's why I bring 2 weapons. But yeah, Australia's on the list. Japan is on the list. Oh, good. Oh, look at this. Another, just a bonus shovel we can sell. Another recipe. Gotta love a recipe. Black tile path. Ooh, black tile is one of the ones I wanted for the lighthouse. I want red tile and black tile path, so that's good. Yeah, Japan's on my list for sure. Australia's up there. I'd like to go to Madagascar. I have no reason why. I just think it'd be cool. I always wanted to go to China too. Relations aren't the best. But one day maybe. Alright, so let's go turn this gem in. I think we'll call that the mining run. Goodbye. Goodbye. Zigzag zoom. Alright. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's not bad either. We got, you know, stuff we can sell. We're gonna make our money back for coming down here. Decent chunk of ore. 3 visits to the hot now. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, let's get comfy here. There we go. Lovely. Let's go ahead and, oops, teleport back to base. Back to our quote-unquote lighthouse. And I'm going to replace the asphalt with black tile. And eventually I want to get red tile. I want a red and white lighthouse. I want a black and red. Black and red is what I want. Black and red. That's right. Alright, so let's go and get some iron cooking. And we'll check our copper supply and see how we're doing. So maybe tomorrow we can actually order ourselves, well, on Monday we can maybe order ourselves a blast furnace. Alright, copper we're actually fine. That's great. So we'll get 10 iron cooked. We'll save the rest, so 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. The copper we can just cook a few bars elsewhere. And we can do that. Excellent. Alright, let's put away our ill-gotten gains, or our totally deservedly earned gains. Alright, paints. Valuables. Now, let's see here. Pop. Do I already have pop? Yes, so this is going to get sold. So we'll just leave it down here for now. Alright. Animal bits, food, seeds. It's all cooking away. Farming. Containers. I feel like I might have 2 chests for containers by accident. Not the other world. Did I pick up any... Man, I'm missing my, whatchamacallit, my, auto sorter for my other save. Alright, lots of mining stuff so we can put all the gems and things away. We can take the hat off now. Alright, so our mining box, we do only put mining stuff back into, so we don't need... We got our gems, I think that's good. Oh, keys going here too. This box, that gets all of our rocks and ores and nonsense. I think valuables is where we were storing our marble. Guess, I don't know. It is now. We'll drop all of our animal byproducts, our seeds and vines, our green goods. Where are our green goods? Right here. Lovely. And we got some raw meat, which is our... Honestly, the grub meat, I never cook it. I just normally put it in the crab pots. I should do that at some point, bring that over. We're doing good on raw meats. We have a statues box, of course, because who doesn't have a statues box? At some point we'll deal with those. Or maybe I'll wait till I get 50 of them and just sell them all in bulk. Because again, we are following the MediumCore rules, which inherit a lot of AJ's hardcore rules. With just some twists. Enough twists that it makes it my own thing. Alright, what else we got here that we're holding on to? I saw another paint in there. Good, good, good. Alright, so do we want to keep a bonus battle shovel just in case we break one? Or do we want to sell it? I think we want to sell it, so let's figure out what we're going to sell and what we're going to keep. Alright, this is all stuff we keep. Do I have my diving helmet in here? I do, okay. So, let's get life organized. Tools we keep include the hand cart. Let's just put everything away that we want to keep so we know we have it safe. Does that make sense? That makes sense. We'll put away this extra So this we're gonna sell. This we're gonna sell. Food we're gonna keep. I feel like having 2 bottle of clouds is enough, so we'll sell the one that has the least charge. One day I may regret that, but that's fine. We're gonna sell that. We're gonna definitely sell the iron spear. I don't need 2 glowing pickaxes, that's for sure. We're gonna sell that. So all of that is for sale. And just to make sure, because I have a battle axe in there, and I have a helmet there. Cool, okay. So that's all for sale. And then we'll put this away here. So I'm gonna do, because it's for sale, did I have my truck over here? Or did I lose my truck? I lost my truck. Which is fine. We'll put our food away because we're only gonna... Generally day to day I only carry the fruit salad on me unless I'm doing like an alpha hunt or something like that. So what we'll do is we'll put all the sale stuff in our swag pack. And then we can come back here and grab all our actual tools we care about. That I tend to carry on me for whatever reason throughout the day. And this is why the swag packs are nice. That's where it would normally go. That would normally just go right to the swag pack. But we'll wait until the morning. Actually, let's do it now so we don't screw it up. So, starting with the tape, it's all sellable. Alright. Tricky, tricky. So that goes in there. That goes in there. That's sellable. That all goes in there for now. There. Now we're organized. We are going to do some repairs, so let's get anything we want to repair out. That's all getting sold, so I don't care about it. That's going to get charged. And even though I could wait until I have other things to repair, I don't want to risk it with my alpha hammer, so it's worth just doing now. Excellent. Cool. Alright, all that's good. Things are charging. Everything here is now sellable, so we can go down and drop it here just for the morning. No. So we gotta manually drop it. And we won't, of course, sell our alpha or our fruit. Now what else do we have to do today? Crafting 8 brick fence. Can I even make brick fence? Feels like something I would have checked out, but let's see. Because if I can't make it, I can just skip it. So tomorrow, unless I get that recipe, well, I won't get the recipe on Sunday. So yeah, I can't make, oh, brick fence. Yes, I can. Stone and cement. We can make that. Let's just get that ready. We get that. And what do we need for that black tile floor we just unlocked? For what's going to become our lighthouse. Black paint and cement. Nice. Alright, we can put our cement back. Our rocks, and look at what the lighthouse changed. And I don't have the red tile path yet, do I? I'm just not forgetting it. I do not. Oh, I have the red cloth path. That'd be weird. Alright. And with the cries of the penguins, that was a pretty good mining day. We got a little bit of ore, so a tidge. What did we forage? Oh, I don't know. Alright. Let's see. Digging is real fun. Digging is real fun. This is true. I love a game where you can dig. Alright, so it is the first day of spring. In our first year. We still have 4 lives. My penguins still exist, so we're happy there. I feel awful. At some point I'll put them in a nicer home. let's gather the goods we need to get this furnace made. I'll leave it over by his house, that way it's just there. And then we can kind of stop tracking it. So we need 10 iron bars, we need that. We need a furnace. We need 10 berconium ore. Green goods. What do we need here? We need 4 hot cylinders. And 4 old contraptions. Cool. And I do think we will leave a chest over there so I can just like store stuff. I think that'll work well. Okay, so we got that going for us. And that's nice. Theodore wants this. We'll go do that. And then we're kind of free to do whatever else we want today. And I think the store is closed, so we'll put stuff in the store area. That's not a big deal. And then go from there. We have no visitors. I'm half tempted to go do another mining run. Maybe go down the hot. Oh, no, I don't have the keys. I don't have the keys. Alright, so he's not open on Sunday, right? He's closed Sundays? I remember that right? Yeah, okay. So stuff we want to sell, we can just park in here. Beautiful. And Franklin's not open, so we'll just go put this chest by his house and leave all the stuff there for that. Hello, friend. Why did I take 2 chests? That was weird. Choices are made. Alright, so we'll leave that. Beautiful. Alright. Oh, I need to leave the furnace too. Lovely. Okay. Now we can get our other supplies out. And actually, where is my wand? Travel wand. I think what we're going to do is that. Have the setup. Yeah, we're changing up the normal loadout, as it were. I think that's gonna be our day-to-day. Because now we can do that, and we get our nice Mega Glide lift off over where we're going. Oh, the snow stays in spring. That's interesting. All right, hello, Teddy. I have some stuff for you, my friend. I did that thing for you. Here you go. It's funny, I hear brick fence and I think red bricks, like, not the gray ones. Alright, let's see what he wants us to do. Oh, it's wildflower season. Yes, we can do that. That also probably means there's like new bugs that we don't have yet. And lots of cicadas for money. Yes. Okay. We get this giant moth there. Here. Monarch. Interesting, yes. Oh, that's right, we're gonna get our fun bug season. That'll be nice. I always like a bug season. Alright, he wanted pink paper daisy. Oop. Sorry, dog. That's not a pink paper daisy. What is that? That's a billy button. Where are the pink ones? Not sure I remember what biome they grow in, so we'll just kind of explore as we ponder what else we could do today. I think what I could do, what are these ones here? I could check my money. I think we're doing okay in cash. What do we got on us? We're carrying half a mil, and I think I have over a mil in the bank. So we could do some trapping. Oh, it's egg season. Oh, okay. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna figure out what our lives are gonna be like for eggs. So I'm debating if I'm gonna move. Isn't spring egg season? Do they need a day or two into spring before they start laying eggs? But we're gonna figure out our lives because we have so many worry moves. That I have to decide how we're going to deal with what's going to be an abundance of eggs. Monarchs are pretty valuable. That's kind of nice. See if there's any new bugs I haven't picked up yet. I'm also looking for these pink flowers. Let's fly over here. So we can also, while we're here, we'll do the change out for our lighthouse, at least for the black ones. So we can move it 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so put our searchlight back up here. Again, I want red. I want black and red, but that's our lighthouse at the entrance to the bay. That's the idea of it, at least. I also want to get more lights. I have to wait for, I think that was from the Kite Festival, he says. Not entirely sure. Alright. Wildflowers. Now, I thought they'd be, like, all over. Maybe it's because it's raining, or maybe I'm in the wrong biome. So let's go and go to the, I guess the north. I also want to see if Fletch is wearing her new outfit that we gave her. She is. Okay. I just don't know how to... I love her little shoes. I don't know how we take her hat off, so we're going to have to find another hat we want to give her and swap at some point. Okay. We want to check our money. We're getting there. We have just 1 million. So we need to plan some things out. So here's the thing. Right now, this is a stupid number of Warimus, like an absolutely ridiculous number of them live there. I could individually take the eggs to the teleporter, come back to John's, and you know, sell him all the eggs. I could also build a road all the way from there to this main road, and we could drive the truck. Or, and hear me out, I could just move John up there. Oh yeah, Moneybags is here. I forgot he shows up now. So that's the other option. I'm leaning towards moving John, to be honest. And having him, like, man the outpost in Eggville. But I think I'll wait and see, because I don't know what the eggs are worth. So we'll wait until we can sell a few and decide if it's worth the cost to do it. While we're over here, we'll grab these. And we'll go ahead and restock that. We gotta get some more meat over here. So we're gonna have to do that as well. But in the meantime, let's go ahead, I guess. Oh dear. Yeah, let's see if we can go find these flowers, I guess. You've done it in a balloon. I've never made a balloon. I should make a balloon at some point. Alright, let's try these forests first. I'm hopeful this rain stops soon. Is it possible that all the wildflowers don't grow on day 1 of spring? Is that a possibility here? I'm guessing that it might be possible, because these all seem like the normal flowers. Frankly, I don't feel like I have a whole day I could be decorating or something, and I have to chase around, find 3 pink flowers. Now, the way MediumCore rules work, when we're playing MediumCore, is you have to do it until it hits late. So, then I'm allowed to give up on a task. Let's do a double fruit salad. They are pretty slow. That's fair. Okay, well, at least the rain stopped. And it'll be easier if there's pink flowers out there. It'll be easier to see them now. Even easier if we're up in the sky. Gosh, I love that wand. Oh, look at that rainbow. Isn't that lovely? I'm seeing none. This might end up being a fail. So, what we'll do is we'll explore. We'll still honor the task at hand. But we'll grab bugs as we're going around. Like the common grasshopper, which I was fairly certain was a spring bug. And we'll run around still. We'll look for flowers, but if they're not here, they're not here, you know? And we can go figure out our life with John. So if we move John, we'll make our way up to there. If we decide to move him... Yes, 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 I know. You all want to eat me. And the dogs want to protect me, and everyone's circle of lifing over here. If we move John, it'd be up here, because while the cassowaries are everywhere, the wari moves, whichever ones they are, squirrel. The bulk of them, or where at least I have my big like trapping station, is up to the north. There we go. And now, would I feel bad having him like kind of isolated and alone? Yes. But maybe I'll, you know, I build out a little platform for him. Now, he does have to technically be connected by road, so I think the road is actually have to happen, now that I think about it. Because I did say anyone's permanent houses, they do need to be connected by infrastructure and road. So, even if I move John to make the selling faster, we're still going to have to build a road all the way out here. And that does take some time. Not only because it takes time, but because of how vertical this whole area is. Unless I do it like as a sea bridge, just a series of bridges, which maybe. So yeah, so here's my hunting grounds. We have a nice, reasonable collection of wari moose here. This is one little flock, herd, I don't know. Once birds get so big, I don't think they're flocks anymore. I think they're a herd. The other batch of friends lives over here. Oh, where are they? It's been a minute since I've come hunting. There they are. Okay. All down here. So we have quite a collection of nests here, and there's still one or two more I can actually rescue from the water that are underwater. I think over here. So let me go back to this river idea. Okay, let me ponder here. So John is currently living here. If I did a straight shot to here, and then a road to here, that would not be completely untenable. And just do a bunch of bridges connected by road? That could be kind of fun. Do I have the sailboat? No, I've not made a sailboat yet. I've not made a sailboat yet. Let me see. If I come all the way through here, that's path, that's bridge, bridge, bridge to where? To this island. And then we just come straight across. Bridge, bridge, bridge. That'd be a lot. It's a lot of land to cover. I mean, it took me a long time to get just this road done. But the bridges could go relatively fast. I have all the tools we need now with the dirt printers and the helmet and everything. I kind of like this idea. I think a mega bridge could be kind of fun to have anyway. Alright, so if we're going to do that, first things first, we need to extend the road from John's place. And meanwhile, I am in theory looking for pink wildflowers. I don't think they exist yet, so I'm not too heartbroken if we don't complete that daily. Because, what can you do? The other benefit is we'd be near some of these other nests, so we could, every once in a while, stop by and grab some friends. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this. And we're gonna go full grid. We're not gonna try to curve it or anything. I like having a big project. This is where I bet multiplayer, or, you know, not playing in a hard mode or a medium core would make it a little easier, because you can just focus on it. But we still gotta do our other tasks and things. Okay, so we're back at town. So the first thing is, are we gonna do this nonsense and do ramping, or are we gonna carve ourselves a path? And I think the answer is gonna be, we're gonna carve ourselves a path. So what I'm gonna do initially, and I think we are gonna go back and get more of the asphalt. And right now this is a 2 wide road. Oh dear, so we're gonna have to extend this to 3 wide, I think. Right, because this is 3. Yes, this is gonna go 3. And we're gonna go that way. Okay, now we have a plan. We still have a few day hours to burn. Let's go get some spark soup. The rope bridge. Oh yeah, that'd be good. Now we're gonna start doing some terraforming. I like this little dirt path. We probably need another little one here. Hello, penguin friends. I got plants to throw away. These flowers. Oh, you know, the flowers probably deserve their own chest. Do I have an extra sign? I do. Alright, and guess we're going to a red chest. Right now there's no rhyme or reason in the color. There probably should be, but whatever. Come on. Why can't I hit this? There we go. Display. Cool. Flowers now have their own box. Distinct from seeds. Let's see if there's any flowers in here. We'll take them out. We'll leave vines in there, though. Nice. Okay. Alright, we can get all this ore nonsense put away. Put that wood away, we'll put our animal bits away, and then we'll gather the stuff we need to get working on this. Where on earth did I pick up more shoes? Whatever. We'll keep our new bugs until I can go turn them in. We will gather our asphalt here, our cobblestone road. I'll grab whatever ramps we have, just in case we decide to do that. We'll drop a teleport. Nice, so I can get back here quickly when we want to craft stuff. Cobblestone. Stone and cement. And we'll start 10 of these cooking real quick. So now we gotta wait for them. We'll come back later. All right. Let us wander out. Oh, spark soup. Which I think I have some in here. Sure do. Gotta love it. And tools, we're gonna need that. Hopefully we don't need our weapons, but you never know. And we're gonna need our other stuff. We're gonna need a shovel. Dirt printer, dirt compactor, for sure. And we're gonna fly back. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one line to kind of outline all the way till we hit the actual water, and then we'll come back and bridge it up and all that jazz. And this is not gonna all happen tonight at all. This is gonna be an ongoing project. But what I want to do is actually put that away and put this down here, because this is going to be Eventually, I'm going to replace all this with the cobblestone to make it 3 wide. But now we know the way. Oops! Don't do that. We're gonna carve. And let's take our spark soup. Get some extra stamina. Get this stuff out of the way. Could you move, buddy? We'll kind of edge it a little bit so it looks, there we go. Alright, we'll dirt print to help tear down. That's the whole thing. And we're just gonna carve our way through the countryside like a madman. Which, again, for my friends who are visiting or watching from other countries, we do this a lot in the US. You know, when there's an opportunity to work with nature and kind of build around it, or just use dynamite and blow a hole through it. There's a lot of I mean, there's examples of both, but there's a lot of times where you're like, why don't we just go around that hill? Nah. Blow it up instead. Alright, and so we are going 3 wide, so we need to carve out to here. Cool. Alright, compact away. Oops, let's get this one. Terraforming so much easier with the electric tools. Otherwise, you got to do it with like a cooked banana to destroy all the dirt, which is my favorite weird little. I don't know if it's a bug or intentional, but I love it. If you didn't know that, if you have a shovel full of dirt, you can drop it on a cooked banana. It destroys the dirt. Why? I don't know. Ask the creator. Alright, now that might be enough where this might be an example of, okay, it's worth... Because how... I guess it doesn't go that far. Whatever. Tear it down, as I said. Blow it up. The shore is a lot closer than I thought it'd be, so that's not too bad to at least get to that far. And not having ramps or turns will make this much faster for driving. And frankly, if we're going to build this big old road, maybe we just don't move John. Maybe we're just building a highway to actually use our vehicle. You know, we'll use our truck and drive our eggs back. I wonder how many eggs I can get on a truck and still have it drivable. John's gonna be like, what's happening? Why is there a highway being put outside my nice house? My beach house? Alright, we're saying goodbye to all that mining land there by, we'll pick that up in a minute too. Whoops. There we go. Oh, you know, we still have to do our other dailies. What do we have to do today? Compost we can do, berry fruit, yeah, we can do all that at late, that's fine. And again, if we find the pink button mushrooms, great. If we don't, we don't. Alright, so we have gone up to here. I am thinking we're going to bridge across and over. So I do think we're going to have a bridge at this point across to there. The question is, what bridges do we want to use? So let's go back to our house. Hi, doggo. And the road goes this way, so we'll also give ourselves a little landing pad so we know where our road is going to come from. And we're going to go that way. Okay, so I think... Where's my phone? No, no, no! Oh, bugger. Did not mean to do that. Well, that's actually not the end of the world. not the end of the world. It's not what I wanted to do, but let's go for it. And I guess now that it's not summer or winter anymore, I can take off this scarf. So take the scarf off in a moment here. Let's take a look at the bridges we have. I think I want something low and flat. Now, what I do need to look at, if we do this, where are we? We're here. I'll be blocking off boat access. That's not awful, because I don't think I want to go high. Normally I'd go high so you can boat over. I think I'm going to keep it low and flat to the water, kind of like the bayou bridges you'll see in like Louisiana. And so I think we're going to keep it low and flat. But let's look at our bridges. The one I kind of want to do is the iron bridge, but I don't want to spend all the iron. The iron bridge makes a lot of sense. The rope, I think I like the idea of that in the rainforest when we get there. The iron takes up so much iron. Yeah, the flat concrete could work, Jill. That's where we're at here, though. Well, I have cement. Is that the one you're thinking of? I don't, is there another concrete one I don't have yet? But I do have this cement one. So I think we're going to do that. So we need a lot of cement. We need tin bars. I think we're going to need probably like 5 of those bridges. So let's get cement making. Where's my stone? It's right there. Yeah, I'd kind of like a bridge that didn't have rails, to be honest. Because then you can make them like 6 wide, or, you know, like give me a bridge with, yeah. In a perfect world, we'd have bridges that are 2 wide, I guess, with no rails, and then the same bridges with a left rail and with a right rail. Rail. So that we could do wild stuff like make bridges that are 10 wide or something by you know, lining up side by side. Alright, we're gonna grind a bunch of... I still need to keep some stone to make more road. Can't believe I'm gonna say this. We're probably gonna have to go down to the first level of the mines just to get stone. I don't think I have a stone wand yet. I'll have to check. I can also just use that and make a stone. How are we doing on cement? We can make 3 bridges now. Alright, that's good for now. I can't make that jump. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should raise the bridge, because I'll be grumpy at myself if I don't. So we'll raise the bridge. We'll just build a bunch of ramps. So for ramps, what do we need? Cement and palm wood. Because yeah, I want to be able to go under it, so I think I need to raise at least 3 high. So if each bridge is 3 wide, that means we need 6 for each up and down. So we'll make, I don't know, 12 more just to have them. Cool. So we got ramps. Let's make the actual bridges themselves. We do want the 3 wide so that the trucks can get on them okay. I'll make 3 of them to start with. I will also want cement. And we still have a couple of hours. Barring sharks, we should be okay. Let's call the signal. Alright, so if we want to go 3 high, we're going to need to put some stuff down. Right, and then I'm actually going to need to dig. There we go. Okay. And where's my dirt printer? I still have 51 seconds, so let's get this printed. Come on. That's what we want. Okay. This would be very steep for a truck to drive up, but whatever. That's what we want as our footer for our bridge. Actually, for these footers, we're going to go back. We're going to switch to the cement. Now, does anyone remember how far a bridge can go? Is it 13? Yeah, that's what we're going to want. Let's get our ramps. And we'll ramp that up. Up 1 second. Alright, I actually need to cut the stream short. My kiddo swallowed a coin. Farewell, everybody. Have a great night. Head to the doctors. I hope you all are well, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.